2018 film directed by Korean director Lee Chang-dong, and it is a 2.5-hour film adapted from a tiny little short story that was written by Japanese writer Haruki Murakami. The story is told through the eyes of Jong-su, a young man who's just out of school and is working small jobs while nourishing his hopes of becoming a writer. He randomly stumbles upon Hae-mi, a young lady who was from the same tiny little village as he was. They hook up, and he really falls for her. But she's leaving soon for Africa on a trip in which she will hopefully find herself. She asks Jong-su, who's now all horned up, if he can feed her cat while she's away. And of course he says yes, a cat that he and we as the spectator will never be quite sure whether it exists or not. Meanwhile, he has issues himself. His father, who's extremely stubborn and very temperamental, is being pursued by the state for attacking a state official and could go to prison. While he's on trial, Jong-su is going back to work on the family farm to take care of his dad's property. When Hae-mi comes back from Africa, she's with a new guy played by Yeun, who's alpha as fuck, drives a Porsche, has a sick apartment. So Jong-su is both totally cucked and being friend-zoned.
That's cuckold, cuckoldry, cucky, cucked.
You can tell that he's madly in love with this girl, at least what he thinks is love in his very young and immature mind, while Yeun is clearly the kind of guy that moves on from chick to chick and gets bored very easily. The back half of the film sees Jong-su become more and more desperate in his thwarted masculinity. It also transforms into more of a mystery. I won't reveal much of what happens then as to not spoil it, but I will say it has one of the more powerful and pathetic endings of 2018. The film is absolutely gorgeous, but I think where it really shines and where the movie is extremely elevated is in the acting. The three leads are fantastic, and Yeun, who many will know from The Walking Dead, is perfect as this rich douchebag who's both charming and terribly frightening at times. He really delivers a perfect performance as the so-called antagonist. And I say so-called because the film holds so much on Jong-su's perspective that obviously in his eyes, Yeun is the bad guy, whereas in reality, it's probably more complicated and gray. The underlying theme of the film is very much the idea of perspective and memory, how we selectively remember, enhance, and even completely invent and fabricate stories and memories to fit our own narrative, and how that's maybe more comfortable than having the pride to admit we're wrong. Beoning is a great film, one that totally justifies its 2.5-hour running time, that is beautiful, extremely well acted, superbly directed, and that deserves every ounce of praise it's been getting on the festival circuit. So as always, thanks very much for watching the video. Be sure to hit the like button if you like the review, and make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and until next time, see you soon.